Hello everyone, I'm your host here, Ashwin Joglekar from Resonance PCCP Division, and I'm a faculty of social science. And today we are here with the quiz that is on print culture, that is part of your history chapter of class 10th. I hope all of you guys have prepared something in advance, and we have people are joining, students are joining here. Welcome, all students. Okay, so what you have to do is, if someone is new here, कोई जो नया है उसको क्या करना है, www.menti.com पे जाना है और वहां पे ये जो कोड दिख रहा है आपको स्क्रीन पे, दैट इज 670 63190, इसको एंटर करना है एंड देन you can play the quiz with us. All right. Hello everyone. That's good, Anuj, if you'll finish in first three, and then probably you can come here and collect your prize from me. Okay. And it will be very good if you can enter your own name, which is there. Like there's some Mr. 667. Okay. Hello. Hello, Sanu Sumo. Yes, Anuj, thank you. Anuj is wishing best of luck to all the guys. All right, great. So I'll just repeat, just एक थोड़ा बहुत introduction है. That is www.menti.com. What you can see on your screen here. You have to go to this site and you have to use the code that is being provided, 670 631 and 90. Once everyone is here, we'll start the quiz as soon as possible. Good afternoon, Yashasvi. How are you doing? And there's a exam also coming up for you guys. Half yearly exam भी है कल, तो इससे आप लोगों का थोड़ा शायद प्रिपरेशन भी हो जाएगा. Yes, Rishikesh Raj is also wishing all the best to everyone. That's good. We have still students are joining, so we'll have to just wait for 2-3 minutes, and from there we can start the quiz. Yes, good afternoon, Sanu Sumo. What a good name, Sanu and Sumo. Okay. Yeah, Yashasvi, I know that. It's no problem. At least you can revise it as per your NTSC as well. All right. Again, I'll just quickly tell once more to the new students who are joining. You have to go to www.menti.com and use the code that is provided, 670 63190, and then we'll be starting with the quiz. I hope everyone is ready now, and we'll start within few minutes. That's good. Yeah, that's great. Yes. Yes, definitely. We'll be bringing such a Menti quiz more often for you guys. Don't worry. Someone is asking कि और कितने Menti आएंगे. बहुत सारे आपके लिए Menti आएंगे, एंड चैप्टर वाइज, सब्जेक्ट्स वाइज Menti प्लान कर रहे हैं ऑलरेडी आप लोगों के सबके लिए, ताकि आपकी एक फन वे में लर्निंग भी होती रहे और साथ साथ में यू कैन गेट टू नो अबाउट दैट पर्टिकुलर चैप्टर, उसके ऑब्जेक्टिव्स, क्वेश्चंस किस तरह से आते हैं, तो ये डेफिनेटली आपको हेल्प करता है. ठीक है, तो इट्स अ फन वे ऑफ लर्निंग थिंग्स. हाँ, प्रियंका बस कर रहे हैं स्टार्ट. बाकी लोगों को भी ज्वाइन करने दो, बस 2 मिनट का वेट. यस, लेट्स सी. या, so we have students here, so let us shall we start? What do you say? Everyone ready? And am I audible to everyone here? Everyone can hear me? You can type it in the chat box अगर if I'm audible to all of you guys. हाँ प्रियंका, डेफिनेटली प्राइज भी मिलेगा. जो भी फर्स्ट आएगा उसको प्राइज मिलेगा, और आपको यहाँ पे आके वो अपना प्राइज कलेक्ट करना होगा विद इन 2 days. आज क्विज हुआ है एंड विद इन 2 days आपको यहाँ पे आके, जैसे सपोज करो मैंने क्विज कंडक्ट करवाया है, तो आप आके मुझसे मिलेंगे एंड देन आई विल हैंड ओवर योर प्राइज टू यू. ओके, और जैसे ही सिमिलरली सेम थिंग गोज फॉर अदर मेंटी क्विज ऑल्सो जो आपके इन फ्यूचर होंगे, तो रिस्पेक्टिव फैकल्टीज जो आपका मेंटी क्विज करवा रही हैं, वो इंश्योर करेंगे आप आके उनसे मिलिएगा विद इन 1 or 2 वर्किंग डेज, और आपको आपका प्राइस जो भी फर्स्ट विनर रहेगा हमारे क्विज का, that person, he or she will get the prize. Okay, hello, yeah, Pratyush. Okay, Priyanka, yes. Okay, so let us start the quiz. I hope all of you are ready. And first of all the best to you from Resonance PCCP division. And again, myself, Ashwin Joglekar, faculty social science. So let's begin with the quiz. Great. So, and remember to answer fast to get more points. Which one among the following is an autobiography of Rashsundari Devi? Your options are Amar Jiban, Amar Jyoti, Amar Zindagi, or Amar Jawan. Which one among the following is an autobiography of Rashsundari Devi? Hurry up. Okay, time's up. The correct answer is Amar Jiban. This book was published in the year 1876 by Rashsundari Devi, who actually learned to read and write in her kitchen. So that's a wonderful thing. And nowadays we have so many facilities to learn to read and write. Okay, so 9 people have answered this correctly, and no one actually answered about Amar Zindagi. Okay, good. So let us move on to our next question. Hello, Akshat. Okay, what was Gutenberg's first printed book? Options are Bible, Gita, Quran, or Diamond Sutra. Which was Gutenberg's first printed book? Okay, time's up. The correct answer is Bible. Gutenberg first printed the book Bible. 13 people have answered this correctly, and uh, Gita, Quran, and Diamond Sutra were not the correct answers. Okay, good. So let us move on to our next question. I hope you received the message, Anuj. Okay, question number 3. Let's start. What were penny chapbooks? What were penny chapbooks? Were they pocket-sized books, or journals, or newspapers, or calendars? What were penny chapbooks? Okay, hurry up to answer. Great. Penny chapbooks were pocket-sized books, which were quite popular in England. Okay, good. We are still have some students joining here. Good. Students, those who are again joining, don't worry, you can always answer fast to get ahead of your the other students or who are in the competition. You have to just log in, go to www.menti.com, and you have to fill the code there. That is, you have to use the code there 670-63190 to get into the quiz and play with us. Okay, so let us move on to our next question that is coming up in front of you now. Who introduced the printing press in India? Who introduced the printing press in India? Were they French, Portuguese, Dutch, or Spanish? Now, who were the first people to introduce the printing press in India? Let's see what the correct answer is. Time's up. Great. Portuguese is the correct answer. They were the first people who had introduced the printing press in India. That's great. So 8 people have answered it correctly. Good. So let's move on to our next question. That is question number 5. So don't worry, we have 30 questions, 25 still to go. So that okay, who wrote My Childhood, My University? This is a book, name of a book, and who was the author? Options are Maxim Gorky, Karl Marx, Lenin, or Marco Polo. Now, which one of the following is the correct answer? Let's check it out. 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Great, good. So 9 people have answered this correctly. That is, Maxim Gorky was the one who wrote My Childhood, My University. It was about his struggle during the childhood period, or struggles which he faced during his childhood times. Okay, so let us move on to our next question. Okay, we have the leaderboard here. That's let's see who is the winner or who is coming first. Okay, Yashasvi is leading the scoreboard, leaderboard here with 4,837 points. That's great, Yashasvi, very good. And rest is, I'll just start from the bottom here. Shriyam, class 8th, you can still do better, and you can try and reach where Yashasvi is. Next, we have Pratyush is there, Rohit is there, Harsh Raj is there, Saurabh Raj, Rishikesh Raj, Abhishek Raj. Okay, so all Raj here, and everyone, मतलब सब rule कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे, Raj कर रहे हैं सब. Okay, and Harshvardhan Singh Hada, and Anuj and Yashasvi. So congratulations all of you guys who are in the top 10. And Yashasvi was also the fastest. Now, what do you understand by this fastest here, which is showing on Yashasvi's this thing, that if you answer, there's a particular time which is there to answer a particular question. अगर आप जल्दी से जल्दी उसको आंसर करते हो तो आपके उतने पॉइंट्स ज्यादा मिलते हैं आपको, तो इसलिए आंसर फास्ट टू गेट मोर पॉइंट्स. Okay, so congratulations once more to Yashasvi, Anuj, Harshvardhan, who are in the top 3, and to the rest of you guys, you can still beat them. Okay, so let us start with the next question. So question number 6, we have, when was the Vernacular Press Act passed in India? So when was the Vernacular Press Act passed in India? Options are 1877, 1878, 1879 or 1530. When was the Vernacular Press Act passed in India? Here's time's up, and good. So 10 people have answered, 10 students have answered it correctly. It was passed in the year 1878, the Vernacular Press Act. Okay, that is which controlled or passed certain laws, and it was based on the Irish press laws. All right, so let us move on to our next question. Question number 7. Who said printing is the ultimate gift of God and the greatest one? Who among the following, that is Martin Luther, Menocchio, Ramchadha or William Bentinck, who among the following said that printing is the ultimate gift of God and the greatest one? Time's up. Let's see. That's great. 14 students have answered this correctly. Martin Luther was the one who said these lines, that printing is the ultimate gift of God and the greatest one. And also he is related to the Protestant Reformation movement, which later on divided the Christianity into two segments or sects. Okay, so let us move on to our next question. Question number 8. Which is the oldest printing book of Japan, or which is the oldest book which was printed in Japan? Options are Panchatantra, Diamond Sutra, Jigji or Bible. Now, which out of these books were printed for the first time in Japan? Remember, woodblock printing from Japan, from China, was introduced into Japan. So the correct answer is Diamond Sutra, and 12 students have answered this correctly. That's very good. And so the woodblock printing, as I was saying, was introduced from China, and Buddhist monks had taken this technology to Japan. Okay, so there the first book which was printed was the Diamond Sutra. Now let us move on to the next question. That is question number 9. Who wrote 95 Theses? Who wrote the 95 Theses? Okay, options are Martin Luther, Maxim Gorky, Erasmus or J.V. Schley. Martin Luther, Maxim Gorky, Erasmus or J.B. Schley. Who wrote 95 Theses? I hope everyone should be getting the correct answer here. Martin Luther was the one who wrote 95 Theses, again criticizing the practices of the Roman Catholic Church. All right. So maximum students have answered this correctly. That's very good. Okay, so let us move on to the next question. That is question number 10. Again, remember, answer fast to get more points. Who was the writer of Geet Govind? Who wrote Geet Govind? Options are Sahdev, Jayadev, Brahmadev, or Kashi Baba. Who wrote Geet Govind? Correct. Geet Govind was written by Jayadev. 9 students have answered this correctly. That's great. Okay, so let us move on to the next question that we have. Next is our leaderboard. That is okay. So now let us see who is still leading the leaderboard. Okay, Yashasvi is still leading the leaderboard with 9,726 points. That's very good, Yashasvi. Second is with 8,828 points, Harshvardhan Singh Hara. And third is we have Saurabh Raj. Now there is a change. Okay, so that's good. Anuj has gone down, I guess. And there are some new entries also. Parvinder Singh, Pratyush Pandey, Rohit Yadav. Okay, congratulations for making in the first 10, top 10. And Yashasvi is again still leading, and he is again the fastest here. Okay, congratulations, Yashasvi, sorry. Okay, so let us move on to the next question. Question number 11 on your screen. What do you understand from the word Edo? What do you understand from the word Edo? Name of a city, actually. So is it Tokyo, Shanghai, Murena, or Venice? Tokyo, Shanghai, Murena, or Venice? 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Great. So 10 students have answered this correctly. Edo was the name of Tokyo's earlier name actually was Edo. Okay. So let us move on to our next question. That is question number 12. When was the oldest Japanese book, the Diamond Sutra, printed? Now, earlier we saw about which was the oldest book. Now, when was this book printed? Okay. Options are BC 867, AD 867, AD 868, or BC 868. Now, these are very quite confusing options. So, let's see what the our students they do here. Okay, that's very good. 8 students have answered. The correct option is AD 868. The first printed book in Japanese language was the Diamond Sutra, which came out in AD 868. All right, good. Now, question number 13 on your screen again. In which country was civil services exam conducted by the Imperial Court? Now, which country had the civil services exam which was conducted by the Imperial Court? Options are China, Japan, Russia, or Italy. Options are China, Japan, Russia, or Italy. Okay, great. 9 students have answered this correctly. China. The Imperial Court was responsible for taking an exam through which the people could join the bureaucratic services in China. So therefore, they had to print the material and supply it to all those candidates who were appearing for the examinations. All right. So let us move on to the next question. Question number 14. Name the countries that developed earliest print technology. Now this will be an easy question for everyone. Let's see all of you answer it correctly. Name the countries that developed the earliest print technology. Japan, China, Korea, all of these. So all of these is the correct answer here. 8 students have answered this correctly. Okay. So let us move on to the next question. Question number 15. What was woodblock printing? We just discussed it earlier. Abhi thoda sa pehle. Okay. So options are paper was rubbed against the ink surface of woodblocks. Paper was shocked against the ink surface. Paper was cracked against the ink surface, or paper was choked against the ink surface. Now, clearly quite an easy one if you guess the one term correctly. Yes, right. Paper was rubbed against the inked surface of the wood blocks. So that was the wood block printing technique, which was later on from China, went to Europe as well. That is Marco Polo took it to Europe. Okay, so we have the leaderboard again. Let's see who is leading. I feel it's Yashasvi still. Okay, Yashasvi is still maintaining his number one position with 14,562 points, and he's also the fastest one for the last question. Also, Harsh Raj has jumped up to the second position. That's good, Harsh, with 11,669 points. Third is Saurabh Raj. Again, Saurabh Raj has made it to the first three here. Harshvardhan has gone down. Anuj has gone down. Again, we have Abhishek, Rishi, Kesh, Rohit, Parvinder, and Pratyush. Congratulations, all of you guys. Okay. But Yashasvi is still maintaining his top position. Great. So let us move on to the next question. Question number 16. Remember, answer fast to get more points. When was Children's Press set up? When was Children's Press set up? In which year? 1856, 1857, 1858, or 1812? When was the Children's Press set up in France, and which only printed material related to children? Great. So 10 students have answered this correctly, and 1857 was the year when the Children's Press was set up. Great. So moving on to the next question, question number 17, we have on our screens. The first weekly paper published in India was? Which was the first weekly paper published in India? Bombay Samachar, Bengal Gazette, Shamsul Akbar, or Samachar Chandrika? Which among the following was the first weekly paper published in India? Is it Bombay Samachar, Bengal Gazette, Shamsul Akbar, or Samachar Chandrika? Great. So 10 students have again answered this correctly. It's the Bengal Gazette, which was first weekly paper published in India. All right. Moving on to the next question. Question number 18 that we have now on your screen. Remember again, answer fast to get more points. When was the first printing press brought to India? Now, which year? So I hope the complete chapter will be revised in this. 16th century, 17th century, 18th century, or 15th century? Now we have already seen it was the Portuguese which had introduced the printing technology in India. Now, when they introduced this? Okay, the correct answer here is 16th century, not 18th century. 9 students have actually answered 18th century, but only 4 students here have answered it correctly, and the answer is 16th century. The Portuguese had introduced or brought the first printing press to India, and they had published Konkani and in Konkani and Kannada languages. They had published a few things. All right. So moving on to the next question. Okay, there's some okay. Now we have question number 20 here. Who perfected the power-driven cylindrical press? Who perfected the power-driven cylindrical press? That is further innovations. Richard M. Ho, Richard L. Ho, Richard C. Ho, or Richard W. Ho? Now all are Richard Ho, but the initial, that is the middle name. Okay, great. So 11 students have answered this correctly, and the correct answer here is Richard M. Ho will be the correct answer. Okay, so don't worry, we will get that question adjusted, no problem. Okay, so next we'll move on to the next question, that is leaderboard. That is okay, Yashasvi is still leading the leaderboard with 17,492 points, and Saurabh Raj with 12,886 points. And the third here is Anuj with 12,654 points. Great. Harshvardhan, Abhishek, Rishikesh, Pratyush, Rohit, Parvinder. Everyone, congratulations to you guys. And Yashasvi is still leading the position. That is, he's still at number one position and he's maintained it throughout. That's great, Yashasvi. Congratulations to you. And apart from this, we have still 10 more questions to go. So if you guys want to still see Yashasvi come on down on the second position, you can still try. Okay. Don't worry, Yashasvi. We'll take that into consideration. Okay. So don't worry. So moving on to the next question. Remember, answer fast to get more points and answer fast to get ahead of Yashasvi. Which of the following was a book showing links between caste and class exploitation? Now, which among the following was the book which was showing links between caste and class exploitation? Is it Gulamgiri, Amar Jiban, Stri Dharam Vichar, or Chote aur Bade ka Sawal? Now, Chote aur Bade ka Sawal is the correct answer here. Which of the following was a book showing links between caste and class exploitation? Chote aur Bade ka Sawal is the correct answer here. Okay. What happened, Anuj? You can type your query there. No problem. Okay. So let us move on to the next question. Who was Mercier? Now, who was Mercier? He was a novelist, merchant, doctor, or traveler. Who was Mercier? Whether he was a novelist, merchant, doctor, or traveler. Great. Lee Sebastian Mercier was a novelist. And correct answer is A, that is novelist. And 9 students have answered this correctly. Great. Good. So let us move on to our next question. Question number 23rd. Which of the following is the correct meaning of Biliotheque Bleue? Which of the following is the meaning or correct meaning of Biliotheque Bleue? An author, low price, small books, monuments, or none of these? Now, which of the following is the correct meaning of the term which is mentioned here? Okay, time's up. And let's see who all have answered it correctly. That's good. 13 students have answered this correctly. They were the low priced small books with blue covers. And they were more popular in France. Good. So moving on to our next question. Who was Menocchio? Who was Menocchio? Was he a miller? Was he a scribe? Or was he a priest or author? Who was Menocchio? And options are miller, scribe, priest, or author. Anuj, it would be possible if you answer every question fastest. It would be possible to overcross Yashasvi. Maybe not now, but yeah, starting at the question number 21, it would have been possible. All right. The correct answer is Menocchio was a miller in Italy and who was later on executed by the church. All right, for his ideas about Christianity and of his interpretation of the Bible and other religious texts. All right. So let us move on to the next question. Who among the following agreed to revise press laws? Who among the following agreed to revise the press laws in India? Options are Lord Cornwallis, Lord Dalhousie, Governor General Bentinck, or Viceroy Lord Irwin. Great. So 11 students have answered this correctly. Governor General Bentinck was the one who agreed to revise press laws. All right. So great. Let us see the leaderboard once more. And Yashasvi, I guess, is still leading here and must have crossed. Okay. And we have seen a change here. Anuj has come to the second position. That's good, Anuj. See, you can. Okay. Still, there are some questions left. And pray that Yashasvi gets them incorrect. or he doesn't answer them, uh, or maybe he answers them late. So probably you can always get ahead of him. All right. So pray that also. Okay. So Yashasvi, congratulations once more, leading here with 22,367 points. Anuj, not still trying to cover him up the distance. That is with 16,710 points. And Harsh at third position with 16,131 points. But I want to congratulate and clap for all of you guys who have participated in the quiz. See, participation matters. Even if you are at the number one level, or number or the second level, or the third, or the first 10, or maybe at the last position, but still you played the quiz. That is what is important, and that is what matters actually. All right. So you should all give a pat on your back, everyone, that you participated. So participation is the key. All right. Okay. And that is how winners are made. So let us move on to the next question. That is question number 26. Remember, answer fast. Who is the Roman goddess of wisdom? Who among the following is considered as the Roman goddess of wisdom? Is it Venus, Luna, Minerva, or Victoria? Venus, Luna, Minerva, or Victoria? Who is the Roman goddess of wisdom according to the Roman mythology? Great. The correct answer is Minerva. Goddess Minerva is considered as the goddess of wisdom. And 10 students have answered that correctly. Good. So let us move on to our next question. Remember, answer fast to get more points. We are at question number 27. Penny chapbooks were carried by petty peddlers known as. Now, quite a simple question here. Almanac, chapman, despot, or mechanic? Penny chapbooks were carried by petty peddlers known as almanac, chapman, despot, or mechanic. Time's up. Great. So the correct answer is they were known as chapmans, who carried these penny chapbooks and sold them. So 12 students have answered this correctly. That's very good. Okay, so let us move on to our next question. Question number 28. Who wrote Adages in 1508? Who was the author of book Adages in written in 1508? Options are Erasmus, Mercier, Martin Luther, or Thomas Paine. Options are Erasmus, Mercier, Martin Luther, or Thomas Paine. Time's up. Let's see the correct answer. Yes, Erasmus is the correct answer. He wrote Adages in 1508. And 9 students have answered that correctly. That's good, great. So let us move on to the question number 29, which we have. What was the nationality of Grimm brothers? Known for their books, literature on children. Now, Grimm brothers belong to Russia, Germany, French, or Italian, or Italy. So they were their nationality was Russian, German, French, or Italian. Okay, so good. 12 students have answered that correctly. It was German. Their nationality was German. Great. So let us move on and see our last question. Who was the writer of the book Gulamgiri? Who was the writer of the book Gulamgiri? Tarabai Shinde, Govind Ranade, Jyotiba Phule, or Pandita Ramabai? Gulamgiri was a book written by which among the following persons who are mentioned here? Great. So 11 students have answered this correctly. It was Jyotiba Phule who had written the book Gulamgiri, and it talked about the discrimination in India, and he also compared it to the discrimination faced by the black people in America. That is, the slaves who used to face the same kind of discrimination. He had compared the lives of the Dalits in India and the blacks in America. Great. So congratulations once more to everyone who participated, and let's see the winner. Here is, we have Yashasvi. with 26,000 points is the winner. Congratulations, Yashasvi. Uh, Within 1 or 2 working days, you can meet me in the Resonance office and you can claim your prize from us. Thank you, rest of all, for the a wonderful participation. Thanks, everyone. No problem, Harsh. You can always do it better next time. All right. Congratulations from my side to everyone once more. And thank you for this wonderful uh, quiz and participation. Great. Thank you.